DB. How you feeling?
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the injury story. When you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
Two injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at center. And for the Timberwolves, up to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Now, here's MP. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Driving inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. 3 on the clock. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Getting off the floor with ease. Tatum can beat good defense with his athleticism.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, a player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
Yeah, he's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Pass to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randall. Still, he uses his body to convert for two.
Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brown the pass to Tatum. Takes a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pistons.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
And the Celtics with possession here after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Jason Tatum again from deep. Tatum's got 13 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Tatum looking around. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. He comes in for Randall. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Conley's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tatum with it. And it's Reed picking him up. Simons against Conley. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
Pass to Edwards. Reed gets to Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be on your level.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. And then for Boston, Garza's checked in. And it's Gonzalez in for Anthony Simons. Pritchard with the ball. Over by Conley. Pritchard passes to Boucher. From beyond the arc. Gonzalez's shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And here's Conley outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Conley against Pritchard. Out to Gonzalez. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the run, Garza gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. ABC's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Tatum. 16 points for him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
On the court for the Celtics. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. Then there's Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position.
Proven once again that he's a team-first player. Tatum is all about finding his guys whenever he can.
Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Tatum against Randle. Tatum no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 19. Count that one. Kata's got 6.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
To the paint. Here's MP. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum against Randall. Tatum passes to Kata. Not going to go that time. Good defense by MP. What a move, MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's ABC in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5. MP pushes it home.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Brown deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to MP. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. Celtics trail by 13. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Pass to Shireman. Now here's Tatum. Off target with his 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here comes MP, and MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Tatum with it. He's got 22. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Brown wide open. He fired. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Sharman. Here's Tatum. Three-pointer. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Brown. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Timeout.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Mike Conley's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside Conley. It's tipped. Boucher with the steal. Randall against Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
MP looking around. Outside Conley. His three-pointer's off the mark. Celtics trail by 14. At one time, pretty much just a three-point specialist, Sam Hauser, coach, is now cranking up the defense.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can come into the league and maybe carve out a niche with just one skill. But usually what you have to do is take that one skill and build on it so that you can be a consistent rotation player. Sam Hauser has done that, and as you said, he's added the defense to his shooting ability.
Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's MP. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Simons kicks to Boucher. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 16. Randall left side. Back to MP. Conley finds MP. Back to Conley. Inside. And the dunk by MP.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Chris Boucher, Peyton Pritchard out there with Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser, and it's Garza in at the 5. Three-pointer. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Pass to Garza. Celtics passing it around. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Boucher with a screen on Conley. Pritchard with a wide open look. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Michael Conley. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Timberwolves leading by 21. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Brown. And MP throws it down hard.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Brown. Now Pritchard. Back to Brown. Tatum with a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Reed the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And that one drops. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Back to MP. Rebound Boston. To the inside. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Shireman. Down low. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's ABC. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
Simon's on the wing. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Now Brown. Bangs home the trifecta.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
Inside. Here's MP. Off with the layup. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Shireman. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. They get it again. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Queta. The second chance effort. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. ABC's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here.
for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for ABC.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Tatum with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Tatum drives in. Good. Tatum's got 34.
And look, when Tatum is running the pick and roll, the majority of the time, he's looking to score.
Here's ABC. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here is Simons. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
When I was growing up, and my dad would come home from work exhausted, he'd say it felt like he did his job twice. Tonight, you look to be doing the work of a few people, MP, especially on the glass, where you crossed the 20-rebound mark. How exhausting was that?
I don't know what Joe Pops did for work, Dominic, but rebounding gives me energy. Every time I grab one, it's like I'm filling up my takeover meter on 2K. Shout out 2K. GOAT mode stuff. Just how I'm built, bro. I mean, plain and simple.
Well, the fans are loving it, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks.